Hey y'all, how y'all been? Welcome back to my channel. As you can read by the title, I'm going to do another story time. This time it's going to be about me getting hit by a car. My goal for this video is to not say and pause a lot because it's a bad tendency that I do. I'm trying to get more comfortable in front of the camera, so hopefully this angle and everything is good because I'm not re-recording this. Anyway, so let me jump straight into the video. So this took place in January of 2014. So I think I was 15 going on 16 at the time. It started out as any other regular school day. I took, because at school we have, the upperclassmen have bus passes for the public school bus, because I did not like catching the I said public school bus, just public transportation, because I didn't like getting on the school bus with all the other kids. So anyway, so they provide us, my whole point of saying that is that they provide us bus passes, that you could only use during certain hours, which is so stupid to me. Anywho, yeah, so started out any other day, any other school day. I woke up around 5 o'clock in the morning to get ready for school, or leave around 6 to catch the coda. If you're from Ohio, you know. Yeah, when this story is gonna probably just happen really fast. I don't think it's gonna be a long story time, but there's that I'm sorry. But yeah, I trying to remember every part of it, but regardless, it would not be a long story time at all. So anyway, I got ready and I went to the bus stop, got on the bus. I caught two school but I keep saying school bus. I caught two buses to get to school because I lived out east. I lived like northeast, and my school was on the north side of the town. So yeah, once I get on the bus, if you know, I successfully caught the first bus, and then I was on the second bus, and we was getting off at our stop. It was other kids from my school that was on that. It was other kids that was on that school bus too. I keep saying school bus that was on that coda bus too. So we got off, and usually when I'm on the bus, I have my headphones on to listen to music. And I was the first one off, and I was like the first in line to cross the street, because we had to cross the street to get to our school. Our school's like across the street, and then like a 2-3 minute walk down, so it wasn't a far walk. Ooh, I'm gonna have to hurry this video up. I drink some coffee, and it's not working well with my stomach. Anyway, so yeah, I still have my music playing. I look around on both sides, and I did not see a car coming. So I go ahead, I'm walking across the street, la 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 la. And then next thing you know, it felt, I cannot explain it. I feel like if you got hit, you would know how to explain it. It felt like a dream. All I remember was it being in the air and then falling down. I got hit like hard, and I'm a big girl, so if I go flying in the air, you had to been going a good you had to been going fast, basically. Yeah, so I was so confused at first when I landed. Like, I didn't know what happened, and then it took me a couple seconds to realize, oh, I just been hit. So I'm in the middle of the street. And we're on Cleveland. I don't live in Ohio anymore, so I don't even care. We were on Cleveland, and it's kind of a busy street, but it's not. I feel like it's not as busy as like Morse or something. But it's a kind of a busy street. So I'm just standing in the middle of, not standing, laying in the middle of the road. When I first try to do, when I comprehend that I just got hit, is try to stand up. Bad idea. My leg was like, no, you're not. My leg felt like jello. It was just like, whoa. Anyway. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to fix the camera. Anyway, yeah, my leg felt like jello, and I sat right back down. And I got hit in front of a McDonald's. So, like, the lady came out. She said she seen everything. Everyone was asking me if I was okay. And when I looked up after getting hit, all I seen was, like, people's face was just, like, in shock. Especially, I don't know, I was embarrassed. Especially because it was people from my school there. I seen their faces that it made me embarrassed. I don't know why. And the first thing I tried to do was just move out of the way, and I just couldn't. So, yeah, when I got hit, I don't think I had service at the time on my phone, so I asked the lady to use her. No, actually, I did have service on my phone. I don't know. Either way, I ended up using somebody else's phone and trying to call my mom and let them know that I got hit, because they already called the ambulance, but I'm trying to call her and let her know. And my sisters was at home too, so y'all, they were not answering the phone at all. I was just so frustrated. And in the middle of trying to call her, the ambulance came. They came up to me, they didn't have a stretcher out or anything, just come up to me like, can you walk? If I could walk, would I still be laying in the middle of the street? That's what I was thinking. Would I still be laying in the middle of the street? God is working this sarcasm out of me. I'm so blessed I am alive. Yeah, because he has just been protecting me. Ain't God good, y'all? Anyway, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, why would I still be laying here on the ground if I could walk? Where everyone is looking at me, so many cars stopped, I'm causing a holdup. Anyway, so Boogie, get off my door. One. Anyway, so yeah, they get me on the stretcher. They really was not trying to like help me. I felt like why would I just be laying here for no reason? Anyway, they got me on the stretcher, which they was trying to make me walk. I'm like, whatever. I forget them. God bless them. Yeah, I really feel like they wasn't trying to help me. So I get in the back of the ambulance, but in the meantime, I'm still trying to call my mom, and I left a message, and then they finally called me back because I left a message. They don't like to answer the phone. I left a message like, call me back, I just got hit. And this McDonald's worker, she was so nice. I was using her phone. She was so helpful. And they're like, you got to get off the phone, get off the phone. That's what the ambulance is saying. So I'm like, whatever. Because they called me back and was like, okay. They took me to the hospital. They cut my pants. They're like, how much do you care about these pants? I told them no, but really, that was like my only good pair of pants left. So I was kind of upset about that. Sorry, y'all. Anyway, so yeah, they cut all the way up to my knee because that's mainly where it got hit, my right knee. Yeah, they didn't really do much while I was in the ambulance. I just got to the ER, and they did X-rays and everything. I was crying. I was crying, but they did X-rays and everything, and it was by the grace of God. Like, the way I got hit hard, it was by the grace of God that my leg was not broken. It only had like a little sprain, but they say that could be more painful than an actual broken leg. So it was just my knee was sprained. They thought my ankle was swollen too, but I'm like, no, I just got fat ankles. I thought that was funny. But yeah, so a little bit, first of all, the cop came in to talk to me. I don't think he was supposed to talk to me when my mom was not in the room, because again, I was only 15 at the time. But I was just like, whatever. He was up there like, well, it was your fault. And I'm just like, I didn't even want to hear anything. I just wanted to go home. So they came in. I think it was only 2 at a time because, it was in the ER. My sister said that they were being like kind of hostile. And I don't like that. Anyway, I think it was my mom and sister that came in first. I don't know, but my dad, my family members ended up there. I ended up leaving. I was out of school for a good minute. That's basically the end of the story, kind of. Yeah. Moral of the story: be careful when y'all crossing the street, and don't be listening to loud music. I really, I really think that that guy was speeding. He got out the car, was up there like, "What were you doing? Walking across the street? What else was I doing?" Because there's no way that I could have went flying into the air. Cause it's not. It's kind of still what is it? A residential area. So the speed limit couldn't have been more than 30 or something. I don't know. It was on Cleveland, so it was around a school area. That's why I'm thinking, you know, that the speed limit wouldn't really be that fast. But I didn't press charges or anything. You know, I let it go. Let it go into God's hand because I could file it if I wanted to. But honestly, I just wanted to go home. I didn't have to go to school for a good minute. That was good because if you know me, you know I hated going to school with a passion. But yeah, that was basically the end of the story. They ended up taking me home a couple hours later. You know, I got prescribed a some pain pills, and that was basically it. And y'all, I'm telling you, God has really been watching over me because there's no way that I went flying into the air and I did not have not one single broken bone. Yeah, y'all ain't got good. I love them so much. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, please, and leave a comment and, you know, recommend what you want me to film next because I really be having creator's block. It took me a minute to figure out what to film next, and it was actually my sister's idea for me to film this, so here we are. All right, guys, I love y'all. I'll see y'all next time. Bye. Mwah.